Out the Bayou is brought to you by ODB's new Bayou Blend coffees. Coffees crafted for those who enjoy the outdoors. Venice, Louisiana. You may think you know world-class fishing, but where the road ends in South Louisiana, the Mississippi River will pick you up and deliver you straight into the mouth of the Gulf of Mexico. So many species of fish dwell in between the fresh bayou and brackish waterways, and finally into the blue water of the Gulf. It's all within 50 miles, which means you can catch bass in the morning and billfish that afternoon. Tuna thrive here year-round, and sportfish make or break dreams.
20-pounder.
Oh, son of a...
Today, ODB is here to explore a new fever that has taken hold of captains who only thought they knew what the Gulf had to offer.
Take off with the boat.
Today is not about fishing. It's about a battle that can only be fought with swords. I grew up in the outdoors of Louisiana, with a fishing pole in one hand and a camera in the other. One I used to feed my family, the other I used to feed my passion.
Look at the size of that. Just like that.
My dad always said I could tell a good story, and for 25 years that has been my focus. True tales of real people with a flavor that only comes from straight out the bayou. Stories with great taste. Cypress Cove is one of two large marinas down Venice Way. The Cove is home to big money sport fishing tournaments like the Billfish Classic, where just the launch of this tournament is worth the drive down. But anyone who wants a comfortable place to stay and a great meal cooked from the Cove stock or straight from your day's catch will enjoy just like we did. Today we head downriver with Captain William Wall of Pelagic Charters. Captain Will's forte is blue water, but he will dabble in just about anything that will pull back. Fortunately or unfortunately for me, he knew I love to pull back too. So he said,
he's just doing his deal. It's a big fish.
It's a big fish.
He had a fish guaranteed to make me want to go see the chiropractor in the morning. This is where hard-headed people like myself, who still believe they are 20, should go. It's 1,400 feet down, attached to something that King Arthur may have considered a fair fight.
Oh, he's mad now.
Me? Well, unarmed or underarmed as usual. So what's new? Standing all alone in a line and wondering why when we return. Just out of the mouth of the Mississippi River, and I mean just out, 11 miles to be exact, the continental shelf of the Gulf of Mexico takes a nosedive to nearly 1,400 feet. This opens the fishing grounds to true deep water, big-eyed game fish. Fish that are normally not targeted by many who seek the more popular pelagics like tuna, wahoo, kingfish, and blue marlin. But a handful of captains have found the deep shelf to hold swordfish, a deep water predator with a sharp way of making its point.
We're dropping all the way to the bottom, and I'm gonna start fishing. I'm gonna bring it up 100 foot off the bottom. I'm gonna start fishing.
Okay.
So I went past the spot, probably got out about 1,000 foot of line, and then we're just gonna back up to it and slowly let it down. And the object is once you've done that, and once you've hit the bottom, you're that close to your spot.
The broad-bill swordfish lives in depths between 500 and 2,000 feet.
And the bottom's gonna do like this. And somewhere in there, they're there. Wherever the bait's at is where they're at.
Targeting takes patience and a study of the ocean floor. With 1,400 feet of line in the water, precision drops to specific drop-offs are the difference between no bites.
So the weight's here, the bait itself is probably 75, 80 feet away from the weight.
And this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Look,
it's now that one he took. Take off with the boat. Take off with the boat.
Hold on. Go, go. Go.
So we're trying to hook him. So we're setting the hook on him with the boat after you've put it in his jaw.
Go.
He's not going to talk to me because it's intense.
Go.
These are prize fish. This is an unbelievable. We hadn't been here 5 minutes.
All right, stop it.
We thought we'd lost him. We thought we'd pulled
Just
the hook.
keep reeling it. There you go.
Oh, great. I feel like I'm pulling on a tub of cement with a motor on the end of it. Ooh, when I tell you.
Yeah, go that way, Skipper. I think you hit it 4 times and loaded up on it.
This ain't a tuna fight, I can tell you that.
No, and see, it's going to start when I take the weight off. When I take the weight off is when he's going to get mad.
Oh, great. He's not mad now, is what you're
No,
saying.
he's not mad now.
So we got leaders, and he's up. He's right here.
Okay, look, everybody, look, just chill.
Calm down.
Look, spin hard. He's taking line.
I love this beep.
Just easy. You good?
Here's the weight. Here, I'm gonna give you the weight. Giving you the weight.
This is where he's going.
So we got leaders, and he's up. He's right here.
Straighten it up. He's going to jump.
He's gonna come right on my shoulder, Rob.
There he is, right there.
There he is, right there. That's a sword.
Reel down.
That's a sword.
Straighten your motor cut, Chris. Now
It's coming right to the boat, Dennis.
Turn.
Right to the boat.
Turn.
Hoo-wee.
Reel down.
Okay, I don't want to go under the boat.
Turn.
Easy, watch him.
Easy.
Watch him.
Reel down. Give me a little lift. Come on.
No, I got you.
Reel down. Easy. Lift. Reel down. No. Stay there. Lift.
he's
John,
right there.
John, lift.
I'm lifting, dude.
Lift.
I'm lifting one time right here.
Neutral.
Get him. Yeah, baby.
Give me another gap. Another gap. Hang on.
I got him. Came off. Let me get down low. I got him. Come on. Don't. You just pissed him off, Will.
I understand.
Here we go.
I didn't get him good. I was reaching down deep. Neutral.
Everything I just pulled up for the last 10 minutes is now gone.
Come on, stop going, brother. I can't do anything right now. You just got to let him go. I'm scared to even put any tension on him because Will said their mouths are like a sac-a-lait. They're very tender. And he's still taking drag.
All right, stop. Now pump him. Yeah.
So we're kind of in tuna mode. We're taking a little bit of inch at a time while he's coming up and not fighting me. You don't want a high stick. You just want to take about 4 or 5 inches, 2 or 3 turns.
It's almost over. There you spin. Give me a little spin. Spin on the port
See
motor.
him blue. Got color.
Spin. He's right there. Go neutral.
Get him.
Got it. All right. Now look.
Look, step to the right there, 2 steps back, and hold on to that rod.
I got it.
All right, let's come in about with him, gentlemen.
Real slow.
We left after the rain and we made 1 drop. And
One drop, one fish.
5 minutes into the first drop and we did it. And that's awesome.
If you ran your finger down this like I'm doing right now, I promise you, if this is how they kill their prey, right? So
Yeah.
they come up to something they want and they basically fling their head and they slice them. And I tell you, if I ran my hand down this right now, I'd pull up blood. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. It's the great thing to be able to come out here and learn something from these guys. And look, he's intense. You'll hear him screaming at me like I'm his son. And I laugh and love it, but that's what this is all about. This is a trophy in anybody's book, once in a lifetime kind of thing. And here we are right here holding a bill of about 120, 130 pound swordfish.
It's about 115, 120 pounds.
Hey, about 130, about 150, 160 pound swordfish.
It's not the big. Look, it's not the biggest
if you
one in the
do
world.
this, it
but
gets
it's-
bigger towards the camera.
Yeah,
so,
but
you know,
it's your first swordfish. You did it hand crank.
we did it hand crank.
No electric. Yeah, we'll get back with y'all in a little bit, and we're gonna tighten this mess up, and we'll be right back.
Boom! Boom! Diggity boom!
How was that? How was that?
One sword in the box is a successful day, but Captain Will decided we should make one more drift. Granted, when you do this kind of fishing, you may go all day without one bite. However, If you have a drone, I suggest you put it up in the air about 200 feet to pass the time, because swords know when production is going on.
Go. Go. Hang on. Go. Ease. Go. Go.
Tell me when to stop.
Go. All right, we got him.
We got him means we need an angler. The angler that is in control of a very expensive drone.
Really need you to get that drone in the boat.
Coming through.
Flying one of these things is relatively simple. Landing one on a moving tarmac in the middle of the ocean, total luck.
Woo! Fish number 2. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Get in the belt.
Of course, you know, the one thing about
There you go.
fishing, this kind of fish, is that we've been sedentary for about an hour. That's a big word for me, by the way.
All right, slow down.
We're locked in a harness to where I can use my back a little bit.
All right.
But I will tell you, this is like winching a small Volkswagen with a lot of cement bags in the back, and anything with a forked tail
We'll pull. All right.
is nonstop in one direction. And it's him or me. These captains, they invite fools like me on board. Because they know.
Yeah.
I love it, Will. My body's shaking. I don't know if it's adrenaline or exhaustion. I think it's a little of both. All right, we got a leader. Gotta wait. I'm coming. All right, so that's a good sign.
When you catch leader, unclip the weight, spot color, and cap grabs a gaff after 25 minutes, you think to yourself, that wasn't so bad. 1,100 feet of sweat in the spool. I win, right? Note to self. Self is always wrong. No, don't take what I just gave you back.
Are you good? I'm good.
This fish didn't just get mad. He took every bit of work I had put in straight back down to the bottom.
Jeez, bro.
See that right there? That means I'm losing right now. Losing.
And somewhere down there, I think he wrapped around a submarine. Because for the next hour and 45 minutes, that's just a fraction of what he felt like.
Oh, good Lord. I hear you. That's mine. My bad. Dennis, what have I gotten myself into? Thank you. Look, the bottom's got to be down there somewhere.
You can go through multiple personalities when complete muscle failure is near. There is Scare the Captain.
John, you're good, right?
I'm good, dude. I just need to straighten up.
Desperation.
Oh, dear Lord. Please make him stop taking line off his reel.
Comic relief instead of crying.
How's it feel when he runs? How's it feel?
It feels very depressing, Captain Chris.
99% of the time they pull like hell, as you can tell.
Yeah, he's in hell right now. I said DBS.
He's coming up.
Respect.
John, are you good?
I'm good. Captain Will keeps asking me if I'm good. When I tell you, every muscle in my body right now is completely debilitated.
And then my favorite. It's my turn.
My turn. Ooh, my turn. My turn.
This is a futile attempt at psyching your own self out.
I heard that. There you go. Is he taking line still?
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm good.
And finally, there's anger.
I got it. Don't touch it. Let me have it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's me and him now.
It's
It ain't got personal.
It's got way personal.
The first 1,100 feet of line came in at 25 minutes. The second time this fish hit the surface, it took more than 2 hours. Or, in John years, an eternity. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Hello.
What do you think about all that?
There's a lot of times in this show that I think I've said this is a once in a lifetime?
Yes, yes.
No doubt in my mind. This is a once in a lifetime. Tomorrow morning, I might say it's definitely a once in a lifetime because I may not want any more of it. And this is just something that if I would have done it on electric reel, I would have said, man, I wasn't fair.
Well, I'm happy for
So-
you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do for a living. You can come do this. The only place that I think you can do it on a consistent basis is in Louisiana. There is no fishery like this fishery
No.
on the planet.
No, you can leave one marina and catch everything from a bass to a blue marlin. What in the world are you going to do with all this swordfish meat?
Even though completely delirious, I knew the answer to that question. For a prize fish, you need a prize chef. Justin Ferguson with the Louisiana Culinary Institute joins us for a taste of sword. The Louisiana Culinary Institute has grown as fast as the popularity of Southern cuisine has in the last 15 years. Many famous and soon-to-be famous chefs have graduated from LCI, and the future is only getting more tasty.
Beautiful facility, state of the art. We've gone through and made the necessary investments for everything from demo labs, bake shops, the dining room, this beautiful amphitheater that we're sitting in now. We really wanted to make sure that we had everything for someone that was coming to invest not only in their future, in their education, but to be here, to be a part of Baton Rouge.
Chef Justin Ferguson graduated from LCI in its early years. He has served 2 tours in Iraq and traveled extensively to experience as much flavor in different regions as he could. Oh, and he also opened 6 or so restaurants, including the new BRQ here in Baton Rouge. Finally, someone who sleeps less than I do.
When I get back, if I get back and I get back alive, I want to cook. Most important thing to start with grilling fish is we need to cover it in oil. So I've used a little bit of olive oil here. And we're going to start off with a little bit of kosher salt, ground pepper, and then a little bit of fresh rosemary. I'm only going to season one side of the fish. It's fairly thin. To cook Southern food, it's passion. Most of our cooking is pot cooking, which means it takes a long time. We're looking at fall time, and I was thinking, okay, what's going to be great? And first thing I think is I love bacon in the morning. And then what I've done is just kind of cut these up and we crisp them up a little bit, and I reserve the fat to kind of get this thing started. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of shallots. You're going to cook this for just about 2 minutes, and if you start seeing the shallots start to get a little brown color and the garlic start to get a little brown, you know we're in a good spot. Brussels sprouts are kind of coming in, so we're going to kind of get these down in here. But what it's going to do, it's going to really take on this bacon flavor, which is what I like. Back here we have a butternut squash puree that we've done. I had a little bit of coriander into it. I just basically cooked it down in a little bit of cream. And then the top portion of the squash, it's easy to cube it up. You don't have the seeds in it or anything else. And I just blanched these in a little bit of salt water for about 45 seconds. Playing with textures and whether it's Brussels sprouts and butternut squash, and you're making purees and sauces, or really bringing a dish together to have all complexity to it. When you go to take a full bite of the dish, you get all that, on your tongue and on your palate, and you're like, wow, this is really amazing. The other favorite thing I like to do when I'm cooking is adding a sweet component. Dates are wonderful, and it'll give a good balance to the dish. The caramelization on these Brussels sprouts are starting. The other thing I like to do is throw in a little bit of thyme. Our fish over here is about 50% of the way cooked through. You can see that, you'll see the white kind of going around that's coming out here. And that's letting me know that, hey, this is almost done. You're starting seeing almost to the top where the fish is cooked through. And so now I know I can turn it over, and it's beautiful. I really like to add butter to just about everything. So just a little knob of butter, not much. And it's gonna keep it from drying out. It's gonna take a little bit of lemon. And this acidity is just gonna be great. You really don't have to be a chef to make a plate look fancy. Just take your spoon, take your white plate, and just kind of go in a circle here. And what I'm doing is I'm giving myself an area to work with my vegetables and plate. So really, when we cook, we're looking for kind of that umami in your mouth, where you're getting sweet and a little bit of spice and a little bit of salty. And all we're gonna do is just kind of lay this fish right over the top. And then to have a little bit of fun, just took a little bit of green onion, a little bit of parsley. We'll take a little bit of this bacon. I'm just gonna kind of make this like nice little fresh. We throw a date in here. And all I'm gonna do is just drizzle a little touch of olive oil right there, a little touch of lemon, and a lot of times just a nice fresh component right over the fish. It's really nice. It's amazing fish that's out there that's I think is the best grilling fish in the world. I hope we get the opportunity where people will try it and change the culture a little bit that, hey, this is right here and it's awesome.
From 1,400 feet down to the best sword steak in town. Now that's what I call a story with great taste.